Hey guys, Mike Pattern Traders. Let's talk about BTC real quick. I kind of started the video and then I accidentally pressed something, so I was doing all this with you guys. So now I'm gonna have to just go over it. Real quick, I created a brand new chart with you guys, but unfortunately I had to delete the video. So I have my previous Monday low and then my previous Monday high. Okay. Previous Monday low, previous Monday high right here, these two levels, right? And it's very important to me why I'm using the previous and not the current. I'll explain to you why. So when you're looking at a higher time from like a 1 hour, or 2 hour, or 3 hour, you could tell that this specific wick over here was the wick that led to the break in market structure to the top side and created a retest. This is your bearish retest, number one, right? You could tell, right? And then it started the downtrend. We have not, ever since we made this top, we have not been able to get above this trend. So now ideally what should take place, another attempt to this trend line and then just break up, right? I think up is the right move. Now, will it happen? I don't know. I'm playing it as it will. I'll explain to you everything in about 10 minutes. If you want to see more oscillators, I'll do it at the end of the video, and I'll show you guys some alts that I'm in for the weekend at the end of the video, because I aped into a lot of alts. So now, why is this wick so important? Well, it's important because it was the first wick that took place after a massive expansion, guys. Like, we went from 20,000 to 42,000 without any retracements. Like, literally no freaking retracements. I know it was a holiday weekend pump and everything was completely fake. I still think it's fake. That's why we're getting a rebalance in price right now. If this was real authentic, they would have pumped this thing when Wall Street was open, but they didn't. They waited until banks were closed, hedge funds were closed, for them to pump it. But why? Why did they do that? I don't know. Anyway, so this is what I'm playing. This is the level that was basically our consolidation that led to the expansion, and then this was a deviation, which I think we're never gonna see a daylight under here yet, until something really bad happens, World War III, or I don't know, a president gets shot or something crazy, like fundamentally crazy, COVID part 2. I don't know. I don't see us ever getting back down there. So this whole move, this whole expansion took place, and this was the first real retracement that we had ever since we made our double top. I mean our single top, and our local top. 42,000. So this is equivalent to me to breaking structure. We get under this with a close. I think this whole range, if we do happen to get under there, is toast. It's the way I see it. As long as this holds, we're still ranging, and this can break in any direction, up or down, right? We don't know yet, right? So let's go over what happens now. I'm using the old Monday range because, as you could tell, this specific wick that we had, a lot of people in the Discord asked me, "Hey Mike, why didn't you have bids down here?" Well, if we sweep that low, right, which swept the low that led us to the double top, to the retest, and then what's the point? Who are they fucking, right? Because market makers need to fuck somebody. They need to screw somebody. If they're gonna keep screwing the longers, how many more longers are gonna be around if they take more longers out over here after they already did, right? So it didn't make every single person that went long here for continuation got screwed because of this candle. And then you think they're gonna bring it back down to screw these people? At that point, you might as well take it all the way down here and contest this specific cluster, and then take out this right here. Look, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. At that point, if you're gonna go take out these people, you might as well take out this. And then bring price all the way down here, right? To take care of this block and to take out these longers. It made no sense to me, logically, from a liquidity stance. So, where are we now, guys? Well, I'm currently long from over here. I'll show you what I did. I had the liquidity under here being my original stop loss, and then I bid this blue box. I said it to everyone in Discord that I'm going to bid the blue box. I also bidded. I'm sorry, I'm speaking like a doofus. I also bid this block over here, which obviously got stopped out of break even, which was here. And unfortunately I did get stopped out of break even when we did this, when we went up here and then we came back down and retested it, but then I got back in over here. So I've been in here since this level over here. So what am I expecting right now from this macro range, right? Go back to your main chart, and I want you guys to identify your current Monday range, which is purple. Monday range is purple. I didn't put, so the blue range is your previous Monday high, previous Monday low, and then my purple range is my current Monday high, Monday low, right? So this over here is my Monday high and some Monday low. Now, you see how we're having a hard time getting above Monday low, which is very significant because that means that we're not getting acceptance back into the week's range. If we don't get back into the week's range, unfortunately, we're gonna go back down, and alt's gonna take a shit. So my beautiful scenario is to get back into a Monday range and just chop around in here the whole weekend, so altcoins can fly. That's the most important thing, right? So unless we get above weekly open or Monday low, we are technically not looking too hot for further upside. We need to get back up there. Then you can confirm that our next target after that is going to be the 0.5, and then this beautiful OB on, I think it was, hold on, 1 hour I had it. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Actually, this is going to be the most important area. Hold on, let me put it up. I'll explain to you why in a second. Right here, guys. Alright, so that's the most important block that we need to get above. Most important block that we need to get above. And that's it. This is the range, right? We have a lot of weekly resistance, a lot of daily opens, a lot of liquidity to the top side to take. You see how we did not take this. I'm going to make this red so you guys can see. I'm making this pink, right? We did not take those highs. They're very clean. But we did take... Hold on. I think it was a 15-minute. Hold on. Yeah. We took those. So, when you take highs of a previous consolidated area, like this was a consolidation that led to the breakdown, right? This was the bear flag that led to the breakdown. If you go back up and you take those highs, that means that every single guy that was short just got stopped out. And then you dump it, we're bearish. That means that structure is bearish. So be very careful with how you're playing this, right? You don't see this type of behavior if you're bullish to stop hunt the shorts, right? That means that you're bearish. That means you want to bring price lower, right? So be cautious with your longs, guys. Even though I'm long, I'm telling this to you. Be cautious with your longs. See how these wicks are big, and they're getting rejected by Monday low. Yeah, that's not the best thing you want to see. So now let's go to the micro level and see what happens. Okay, so this is our micro level, guys, right? I drew this out before, but unfortunately my video got deleted. So I took the range low, range high, and my midpoint, and we're in a little bit of an ascending triangle over here, right? Ascending, a little wedgie. So the wedge usually breaks down, but you don't know what could happen, right? Because BTC does weird things. So now, what am I anticipating to take place? I want to see price above this most important block. It's the first main real trouble area. Also, I want you to see this, that we do have a flat open over here. It's a flat open. More likely than not, we get a wick there. So now, why is this the most important block? I'll tell you why. So we broke down from here. What just happened, dude? I don't know what just happened, but anyway, we broke down from here. I'm gonna put this line over here so you guys can see. I'm gonna make this line dark red. So this was the breakdown, right? And then we went and we deviated above the breakdown. Dude, when we deviated above the breakdown. So let's assume that this structure right now is the structure that we're playing with, and that we're more likely than not bearish until we get above this block. When we came down and we made a lower low over here, we went back up, right? We retested the breakdown, which led to the impulse up, which didn't even take any highs. That's why I'm so confident that we're going to go back up there. Or at least I hope we're going to go back up there, because my target this whole time was these highs before we make new lows. We came back down after, and we basically created a little bed, a floor, let's call it, blue. Okay, we created a little floor, right? So made a low, went back up, rejected off the retest, came back down, chop, created a floor, swept all these lows, and then had an impulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up candles, consolidated candle, and then an expansion. When you see that, a consolidated candle and then an expansion, this white candle over here, it's an expansion candle, you can expect that we're about to create a micro range. And what happens in a micro range? A decision takes place. So now people are painting a picture for traders. Yeah, we're about to, right here, this. Let's make this yellow, okay? Go to the 5 minutes, see what happens in the 5 minute. There you go. See this? This is your 5 minutes. So we had an expansion up, and we just bled and bled and bled. We had one wick to take out the whole range, which usually always happens. One wick takes out the whole range. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. And then we did an expansion up, and then fake out right back down, which means that this was all deliberately pushed to take out, to create FOMO on the longers, break out longers, and then take out shorters before they nuke it even more. Now, look how this looks in the 15 minute, guys. Again, this is just a lesson so you guys see how blocks work, right? Look how it looks in the 15. Give or take about, from the expansion down to the breakout, 8 hours. 8 hours worth of bleeding just to go up. Now, look how your oscillators look, right? The minute we get an exhaustion on the 15 minute, boom. Make a low, we break out. And then what happens to breakout? Death, death, death. Agua fires, all death, right? So that becomes a very pivotal area for us now because we need to reclaim that area. Go to your 1 hour again. Okay. So this block becomes the most important block in this whole range for us to continue upside. Without taking this block out, we're not going to do much, right? What happens now if we do happen to get back above here? We're going to probably fly. I don't even consider this important. I'm not gonna lie. I don't consider this important. The most important thing is this. We get above this gray area over here. This gray area over here. More likely than not, we're going to go a lot higher. We're going to start targeting this, targeting this, targeting this, and call it a day, right? So this, to me, is nonsense. I don't even consider this, even though it's a deviation and it's valid. It's a deviation from a micro stance, so I don't really consider it important. Now, we are in this little wedgie, which could definitely break down. And if it does happen to break down, which is valid, right? Which you can see it's very valid. If it does happen to break down here, for whatever reason, let's go to our 1 hour. I want you guys to look at the fib levels 5, 618, 702, the 7.72, and assume that if we do happen to stay above this 1 hour block, if you look at the micro, that's the block that you want to stay above, the 30.5, right? Because that was the last consolidation ever before the breakout, right? But if you look at the 1 hour, we could still technically stay above this line over here and be bullish. We want to be above that block. This block over here. That block. Hope this makes sense, guys. Hope I'm not doing this for no reason, right? And then go up. I mean, this is going to probably be an opportunity for you to get long if you believe that my theory is right and we're going to go higher. Otherwise, just short it down and just put stop losses to break even as soon as we get to this area. Take 50% off and just hope that this breaks. You know, hope that it does something like this. And it just goes down if you're bearish, right? But if you're bullish, you want to long this. Put your stop loss under here. I don't think we're going to go anywhere near this at all. But I want to show you guys something else also, which has me a little worried, but I'm hoping that I'm wrong. We have a flat open over here, guys. Same one that we have up here. So now, what gets taken out first, the top or the bottom? Oops, sorry, what did I just do right now? Right, there's a flat open here, guys. Candle open flat. See that? No wick. Right here. This. That's at 29.7. I don't want to get down there again. If we get down there again, I'm gonna there's nothing for me to tell you guys about being bullish. I don't want to see that. I don't even care to see that. I don't want to see this. It doesn't make any sense to me to do that at all. At that point, you might as well just do this, retest, and then just die. Retest the neckline over here, which was the breakup, and then just die. I don't see this thing surviving another dump like that at all. right? So that's how I'm playing the micro. Just mark this area on your chart. The most important area is the 7.2 and the 7.86, and also the 33 up to the 33.5. Most important area for us to see if we can get potential top side, right? On the higher time frame, going your 4 hour, put a blue line. Put a blue line at 31,165, right? That's the block that led to the breakout, right? This block. So we have two important blocks right here. Let's delete everything and do this over because this is simple. First block is this. Why is this yellow? Looks disgusting. Get out of here. I have ADD, guys. My apologies. So, very important block, which I think that we should not revisit with a candle close at all. Next area of interest is that area right there. Now, why is that important, right? Because it didn't really do much to us over here. We've been just dicking around it. Well, to me, it's important because we had a down candle, right? And then we broke above it, and we broke market structure. So this candle over here became very important to me. This became a bullish mitigation candle for me. Let's make this green. Very important green area, right? See this? Let's get rid of the black one too. There you go. Is this clear for you? Let's get rid of this box too. This little block led to the break in structure, right? And then we came back down and we just deviated under it. So I can't be bearish when I see this. You basically deviated under a bullish block. There's nothing bearish about this on the 4 hour at all, zero. So how am I playing this now? If we do happen to get a retracement, I do not want to see a candle close under the blue line. Let's make it black. Do not want to see a candle close under this black line under no circumstances. 31,000 flat. Do not want to see a candle close under 31,000 flat. You can wick all you want under in the green zone, in these little green lines. You can just keep wicking all you want. I don't care what you do, you know. But as long as you do not close a candle under this, you get a 4 hour candle close under black. Assume that my theory is completely wrong and we're not going higher, right? Okay. Just watch that line. You could also put a line over here, which is also valid. But I'm not going to call this a block yet until we get above this. We get above green, 32,005. Then you can assume any dip into this area is for buying, right? So if we do happen to get above here, any dip into this area is for buying. This will become your floor after that. So I'm waiting for it to become your floor. Some people already consider it your floor. Some people already say that, yeah, it's already bullish. It's a floor. Don't even worry about it. Just keep buying it. No, I'm not like that. I want to see a break above this green. I want to see a solid candle above green. I want to see some support, consolidation. If we do happen to go down for a fake out, I'm buying even more, and then I'm targeting higher. I can't see this thing breaking after we get above green. Right now, it's a little premature to say that this level should hold, for me personally. That's just the way I play, right? Okay, so now you guys understand how that picture is painted, and let's go into oscillators. So we have a complete reset on the 1 hour. This is your reset. And you see how we had an over-under over here? And then we had a top, and we came down. So I'm afraid that this is going to take a little too long, and we're going to end up getting a 30-minute or 1 hour over-under. If we do happen to get an over-under, see how close we're getting to an over-under? It's scary. If we happen to get an over-under like how we did over here, we're going to dump, guys. So I need this thing to pump ASAP, because if we get this over here, it's not going to be good for us. The only good thing that we have right now is the bands are still, see how we hit the bearish zone? We haven't hit it yet, the rejection zone. We haven't hit it yet. So we're not ready yet. If we do happen to get knocked down, we're approaching the level, guys. See how we approached and we died over here? We approached it here and we died. Every time we get to this red zone, we die, man. We're so close. Very close. Look, we died. We died. We're so close. If we get up there, we're gonna probably go down. So now, that being said, guys, I want you to look at this. Put on your... Oh, you don't even have this indicator. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. If you do happen to reject up, we're going to buy mid-zone, which is going to be 31.5. Well, at the time, it's 31.5. I don't know what it's going to be in a couple of hours. And then also the buy zone is 31.2 and 30,000. So this will become your main buy zone. Something along the lines of this. Right? You do not want to see the green zone dump. You want to always be in the green zone. So if you go up and you reject, you want to stay in the green zone. Absolutely necessary that we stay in the green zone. If you're really bullish, you do not break the mid zone. The mid is 31.5. Do not break that. But if you're macro bearish, micro bullish, then you usually go to the green zone, which is 30,000.3 up to 31,000.1. Right? Yeah, the indicators work, guys, if you actually learn how to use them. So be cautious with longs right now because we are approaching a little bit of a threshold that's scary. Your 4 hour completely reset, which is beautiful. Completely reset, which is beautiful. Completely reset, which is beautiful. And you have probably an over under on the 8 hour, which I pointed out to the guys in Discord. Yeah, you see how we're squeezing? You see how we're squeezing, my fellas? You see how we're sandwiched between the trend line, which is blue, and the signal line, which is purple. If this thing breaks above, it's going to be a massive move. Massive move. $4,000 move, $3,000 move, massive move up, beautiful move. I'm just being cautious. And that's the swing RSX. MSTX. If I take the swing off and look at the regular one, look, it's an over-under. It's a clear over-under pattern. You made your bottom, and then you went up, and then you made your over, and now you're going up. So this is your over-under pattern. This is a very bullish pattern on the 8 hour. All we need right now is to get some continuation from the micros, but unfortunately, if you look at the 10 minute, we're bearish. Right? 15 minute, we're bearish. Right? See, we have over-unders everywhere, bearish. RSX about to cross. This is already bearish as fuck. So we need the 4 hour to kick in, the 1 hour to kick in to save us. Otherwise, no bueno. Let's go to the Bitstamp real quick, and let's talk about weekly death. But I want to show you guys something very important. Why I still think we have some top side potential. Hold on, guys. Let me open up another chart. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, 30 minutes. Paint is about to paint over under. Be very careful, guys. This could be a dumpies. All right, let's go to the weekly, guys. All right, so weekly's here. Let's delete all this because we don't care. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. I'm sorry. I know I have ADD, but hold on a second. Do me a favor. Open up your daily view app and your previous daily view app. Very, 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 very important. Very important. So your daily view app is at 31.4, which is also a block, which could potentially offer us some support, right? Makes sense. Retest the wedgie, and then either die or break back up, right? But most important is yesterday's VWAP. Algorithms always target that shit right here, which is at 30,700. Make sure that's on your chart, guys. Which also has confluence with the golden zone, which is the 618 of the whole move up, and also next to the block over here, right? So mark that line. Now, our next previous day VWAP, which was I'm assuming 2 days ago, is at 33.8. That's another zone of rejection up here when we get up. There's a lot of resistance up here, guys, when we get up here. A lot of resistance. Okay, so now close the daily, close that, and open up your weekly. You see how weekly has been rejecting us completely? We were under it, right? Under it. And then we finally got above it. Now we're consolidating above it. More likely than not, when you consolidate above a weekly VWAP, you break up. You break up. You basically do a fake out, then you break up. That's what usually happens when you're above a weekly VWAP. But the most important thing is the previous. Look where the previous VWAP is. Up here. Right? So this was the VWAP that completely suppressed us from 30, I don't know where were we, $36,000. So this line over here is super important when we get up here. Right? It's not going to be easy to get above this. Not because it's a VWAP, it's because it literally suppressed price ever since January 19th. So we've been under this for 10 days. There's a significant reason why we're under this for 10 days. So algorithms are going to target it and most likely fill up shorts. So be very careful whenever we retest this line over here, 33,700, guys. Okay, take that off. Let's go back to my analysis I've been trying to tell you guys. So now, looking at the weekly, I need to do Bitstamp. Bitstamp, there we go. Weekly completely died, right? But I want to show you guys something very important why I've been saying that we need to get a bearish retest and we haven't done it. So everyone on Twitter thinks we already got our bearish retest. I mean, we could have, but I think that we have not gotten our bearish retest. Let me do a daily. Let me show you what a bearish retest looks like. So we crossed, we went back down. You had your first bearish retest, which was this, right? I'm gonna mark him with a nice little vertical line. First, you know what? Get rid of everything. Hold on. First bearish retest, you could tell, right? We went back up and we poked. Second bearish retest, but that was in my eyes, that was the bearish retest. This was not a bearish. That was just basically a stop hunt to take out everyone that was originally short, right? Makes sense, guys? And then we'll never show the daylight above that. Excuse me. Now, how does this look? How does this look? We have yet to retest the signal line. See how the RSX just keeps going down, the gray line? We have yet to retest it. When you retest the signal line, you're going to get your bearish retest. That's just the way it works. So why everyone's telling you, yeah, we got already a bearish retest. We, personally speaking, we did not get a bearish retest. We just nuked straight down. A bearish retest consists of a retest of the signal line. This is a bearish retest. It retested it and then we dumped, right? Now what happens after that? We don't know yet. Look at the Stoke. We just went straight down. We didn't even get a retest. It doesn't make any sense. Look, so let me turn off the swing because the swing is a little too beautiful for, this should be off. There we go. Right? So you had, you broke down and then you had your retest of the signal line. You broke down over here, but you have yet to retest anything completely. This is what I mean by a bearish retest. You still need this gray line to retest the signal line. And then what happens after that? We'll figure it out. Either this goes down and dies, or this is going to break up and continue course, right? But you need to get that retest. We did not get it yet. So everyone thinks that this was the retest, this little ugly wig. I don't think that was the retest. There's not. I think that was the most. That was probably a candle that was painted to get everyone to short, think that we're bearish, even though we are, and to send it higher. That's how I'm playing it, guys. Whether you like it or not, that's how I'm playing it. Look at the DMX. We went and we retested the mid. We have yet to retest the mid. Where is the mid now? Let's see what the mid is. 34,037.21. That's the mid. So if we happen to go up here to retest it and do our bearish retest, it's going to be max $37,000. This is exactly what I've been asking for, between $35,000 and $38,000. I've been asking this for about 3 days now. We get that and I see that, I will open up the biggest short and send this thing right back down. If I see the oscillators are promising for a short. But that's what I'm talking about when I talk about a bearish retest. I want to see the RSX gray line retest the signal line like this, and then we'll figure out what happens. I want to see the Stoke line retest the signal line like this right here, and then basically a poke up, and then we'll see what happens. And I want to see this down here retest the mid, which is orange, which is the 34.4 and the 37.2, similar to how we did it over here. I mean, this is a visual, guys. If you can't see this, then there's a problem. It's beautiful. Now, right? You could tell. I'm making it as clear as possible for you guys. That's what a bearish retest is for me. Now, let's get rid of this. Trend bars. So we have been bearish. So black is bear, white is bullish, right? You can tell. We've been bearish since 36,000, right? So now, I'm not expecting to get a white candle in the daily. No shot. Even though this is looking like it's holding. This level is holding, and then you can put a little wedgie. I think the 10-hour has it painted better. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see something. 10 hour, I think it was. I don't know where it was, but there was a wedge that was painted really clear, clean. Oh, it was from here. Sorry, guys. This is the wedge. There you go. There you go. Right? Beautiful. And everything is black, right? But guess what happened? We just got our first 9 hour white candle. How's the 6 hour looking? 6 hours white as well. How's the 4 hour looking? 4 hours white as well. So now you have your, how's the 2 hour looking? 2 hours white as well. Now you got your 2 hour, got your 4 hour, you got your 6 hour, you have your 9 hour, but you don't have your 12 hour. I will guarantee you that the minute our 12 hour turns white on the candle, we're going to get our pump. If it doesn't turn white, then it's going to probably continue downtrending, like a lot of you. But this looks beautiful for a move like this. So, bang, 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 boom. Target this, and then from here, either this or that. That's what I've been painting in my brain for the past couple of days, right? So yeah, use the trend bars for macro. They're beautiful. They work. I'm telling you, they work. They've saved me. Ever since I got them, they saved me from making stupid mistakes, shorting. You know. Hold on a second. That's the phone call. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. So let's look at what price is doing right now because we just dumped. There you go. Sorry about that. I was on the phone while it was happening. Okay. All right. Nice little reaction here. Let me see how the oscillators look. There you go. There's your over under on the 30-minute, guys. Be very careful. Right. Same one as over here. Be very careful. Only difference is we're not exhausted on our DMX. It's the only difference. But more likely than not, this is going to offer a pretty decent dump. Pretty decent dump. Let me post this in the channel real quick so that the members can see it. Put my 1 hour. So be cautious with this. Delete this. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? You guys get an idea of what we're working with and what we're dealing with in regards to the old range. It's the most important thing to get back into this specific range if you want to continue bullish momentum, which I can't see happening anytime soon, right? This was the previous Monday range. Well, actually, this was last week. This was last week's Monday range. This range was 2 weeks ago. This previous Monday was 2 weeks ago, but this was last week's right here, right? That being said, everything looks good. You guys know how I'm going to play this if this thing breaks up. Let's talk about some altcoins real quick. I am sitting in actually I wanted to show you guys the TMA bands as well. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so you see how the TMA bands are on the 1 hour are starting to curl up. It's really good. That means that if we do happen to get back down here, for whatever reason we get back down here, which I don't think we are, but if we do happen to get back down here, they're going to support us because they're curling back up. See how they're curling back up? So most important thing right now is for you to look at if the 1 hour itself holds us. This should offer us some kind of support at 31.3s. I still don't think that we're going to break 31,000s from a 4 hour candle close. If we do, it's a little worrisome. 15 minute. Yeah, 15 minutes still green, still above it. 4 hour. Let me mute all this. I can't even mute it, Jesus. 4 hour. There we go. Yeah, you see, this is going to be a very important area because you have your 4 hour TMA band that has been knocking us down since the 15th, I think. Yeah, since the 15th of January, guys, 16th of January. So that'll be a very important area. We get back above the 4 hour, then you can easily assume that, hey guys, now we can target the top. We need to see the 4 hour band starting to curl. They are a little bit on the bottom, but it doesn't. This still is at $27,000, which means that we could easily just go boom and come back down here. Just be careful. Be careful. Let me see 12 hour TMA bands. Delete this. 12 hour TMA band. Yeah, we rejected off this block. It's kind of looking like shit, to be honest with you. Yeah, unless we get back above the mid TMA band, this is not even an option. we need to get back above the mid-TMA band. We get back above the mid-TMA band, then we can target the top. So if you want to do trend lines, that's it. That's it. If we happen to get back above here. And then target, put your stop under the most recent wick. That'll be a beautiful scalp. It's because it's going to happen if we get above mid-TMA band. If you get above mid-TMA band, more likely than not, you're going to the top of the TMA band in 12 hours. That's what usually happens. On the daily, yeah, we're on it. I'm not quite liking that. Two-day closes tonight. I want to see a close above that candle. I don't want to see a two-day close under this little block over here. That'd be pretty bad. Very bad. We have to get back above $32,000, give or take. Otherwise, it opens the doors for this down here. But sir, that's so far away. I don't care. It still opens the doors for this. You know, unfortunately. This will be lovely. Open up a massive short here and target this block down here. Beautiful. Imagine the return on that. If you get that. Jesus. It's a crazy return, right? Or swing. See the weekly. $27. Everything's pointing 27. Sorry, the 3-day. I'm sorry. Weekly. Look at the weekly. It's so far. 21,000. See how previous bull run, we always respect the TMA bands. We always come back to retest them no matter what happens. Right? Always, always, always. Like our 2014 top was here. Right? 2014 top was that. We went up, we broke above it, right? When we went to break above it, we came right back to retest it at 2017, which was our top. We went straight for, let's just say that we went for the top, did a fake bounce, and then we just started a downtrend. But if the weekly is not clear enough for you because we didn't tap it, put on your 3-day and look what happens. There you go. There you go. It's 2014. 2014, we broke out down here. I'm assuming that's the breakout, right? No, this is the breakout of 2014. Right there. It's a breakout. We tapped it after the breakout. We tapped it one time, mid band, 2 times, mid band, and then third time was the top, which led to the expansion, which led to the bear market. So we didn't even touch it yet on the 3-day, guys. Look where it is. It's at 27. More likely than not, unfortunately, we're going down here to touch this thing. And if we do happen to go to mid, which I still think we are, 21K. Damn, man. The last couple of videos that I made, we were at 15 and 16,000. This thing keeps freaking moving up. The longer we take over here, the higher this thing goes. See how it always respects? You break above it, then you consolidate and come back and retest it. All right, we have yet to retest this. We need to retest this line. Put it on your chart and watch it. Throw some spot bids here. That's pretty much it. Okay, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. I pretty much told you what I'm doing. Oh, altcoins. I'm in ETH. Well, I don't consider ETH an altcoin, guys. It's a major, but I'm in ETH. 1 hour. Let's just try to do it quick. I don't see us getting back onto this block over here. I meant from down here. From the scalp, but from my swing, I meant from down here. Alright. Everybody was waiting for a move down here, but it never came. I still don't think it's going to come. But you never know, I could. First, see how there's a flat open here? And clean highs? Yeah, first target's up here. Right? I am in RSR. basically did a bottoming pattern. I'm gonna put my swing version on because it's clear for me. Did a bottoming pattern, even on the 4 hour, right? Bottom pattern on the 4 hour, and then we have our RSX cross, which are head. So on the 1 hour on RSR, we have a so we broke down, consolidated above the mid TMA band, back up, retested it, and now we finally broke above it. Remember what I told you, behavior counts. So this should not break. Worst case scenario, if it does break with a wick, we should not go under this line over here, right? More upside. I'm in Link. Link was beautiful. I mean, this is self-explanatory, guys. Like, you touch the 4 hour. Every time Link touches the 4 hour green, bounce. This is pretty simple, right? So this was a massive block on here, which I didn't anticipate. I anticipated it getting tapped and it didn't. Right? Massive block. Sorry. 4 hour. I meant 4 hour, not 3 hour. It didn't get tapped, but if you look at the 1 hour and the 2 hour, I'll show you what I did. So, look at this. Rejection, came back down, consolidated, deviated, went back up. Again, remember what I told you, when a certain asset behaves a certain way around the level, that becomes pivotal and important, right? So I threw bids here, and I caught the low. And now as long as we keep trending up on the 1 hour and keep bouncing off the 1 hour TMA band, it's going to keep going higher. That's just the way I judge altcoins. I just keep bidding and moving my stop loss under the 1 hour TMA band, right? Let me see. ETH is bouncing right now. It's good. Can you see? Yeah. Same thing with the 15-minute if you want to do microstructure. The 15-minute microstructure should always, if the asset is going to continue uptrending, should always stay above the mid TMA band, right? Makes sense? Hold on, guys. Sorry, man. I'm in a few trades that I don't want to... Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I am also an XRP. Don't ask why. Don't ask why, but I am an XRP. What did I just do? $4 hour. I think I'm gonna hold this for quite a bit of time, but let's see what happens. So, the most important level here is this. This was the fake out that took place. Now, what do I mean by fake out? Well, it created a base, faked out, came back down, and then created a new base and broke above it. So now this level to me becomes important, this black line. Yeah, you can wick under it and whatnot, but as long as this wick holds, this thing's gonna go higher. Now, why am I picking that wick? Well, dude, there's liquidity, bro. It kind of like, so if you take off the TMA bands completely and take everything off and just have a clean chart, this consolidation led to the expansion up. So I'll throw a nice little line over here, right? This consolidation is important. We tapped it with this wick over here. We tapped it with this wick over here, and now we were sitting right in that wick. So to me, the RR was beautiful. I was like, yo, if I get in here, my stop loss is here. My validation is perfectly... The RR is beautiful, guys, no matter what happens. Whether I lose, 2%? I don't even care, you know, at that point. Oscillators all reset. Like, this is... I'm telling you, I'm going to probably hold on to this for a while. I think that XRP has bottomed. So unless BTC does some kind of crazy nuking, I think XRP has bottomed. I'm waiting for this. I'm sitting beautiful. My stop losses are at break even, so I don't even care what it does. First target will be that. First target. Assuming we got in over here. And that's your stop loss. There you go. It's a swing. It's not a scalp. Now, if BTC does roll over, I'm fucked. It's gonna take a shit for sure. I'm with you. I agree with you 100%. Right? But XRP is beautiful. I don't. It doesn't matter what anyone tells me. It's a shitcoin, SEC, Stugats. It doesn't matter to me. It looks beautiful, and that's how I'm playing it. Stops where I break even. Now, I also have ZIL. Why do I have ZIL? Because this thing has been dicking around for almost a month, and it still has not broken out. Look at this shit. Look at this thing. It keeps dicking around, and it's not breaking out, but it's making higher lows. Making higher lows. Super annoying. Super annoying. But I'm still in this. I'm holding on to that bad boy. Everything looks good. Midnight's at a 4-hour head. Daily looks meh. That doesn't look too good. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, this is gonna be sensitive to BTC. BTC rolls over. This is gonna dump. But I'm still holding on to it. I am also in Theta. Now this is more on a riskier play because Theta has shown us a double top. So double top usually brings the price down to somewhere here. Pretty much. Or even down here at the 1. Right? But I took my chances with it. It's a risky play. I don't recommend it. I definitely don't recommend Theta. I took a risk with this because I'm trying to front run a break above the mid TMA on the 1 hour, which is obviously not working. Let me see. Yeah. So be careful with Theta if you get in it. It's a riskier play. If BTC rolls, this thing's gonna roll hard. Right? It's like flagging, but this is the setup that I took. Let me show you guys. Unfortunately, I can't move my stops to break even. Where's my short? Why am I long? So I originally wanted to get down here, but I couldn't, so I got in over here at this spot. You could tell from you see how we kept wicking into this OB, right? So to me that was like, oh okay, I'm gonna take my chances. So I took a. This is what I did. This is the same. This is actually what I'm doing right now. Oops, same setup that I'm doing right now. Unfortunately, I can't put my stops to break even yet because it didn't give me any reason to. Come on, man, what is this shit? Just keep messing around. There we go. That's what I'm taking right now. But it's very risky. Very risky. See how we rejected off the TMA band, unfortunately. Right? 1 hour mid. So unless we get above 1 hour mid, guys, we could even target this. Very risky, guys. This is an important block too. But more likely than not, if this thing runs, it's going up here. But first trouble area is this block over here. Anywhere you want in this block, if this thing holds. When that's pretty much. Oh, band. I also have band. I'm sorry. I also have band. The only reason why I got into band was because Link started running. So I was thinking, all right, then maybe band's gonna run. But if you look at it from a higher time frame, it looks like shit. Looks like shit. Yeah, it looks like it wants to come down, but we don't know. We'll see what BTC has in mind to do for us, and take it from there, guys. I also want to show you one thing before I conclude the video. I know it's long, but I did a full-blown analysis. Where is my micro? Was it this? Was it this? It was. Okay, cool. So, guys, when we're ranging like this, I want you to turn on your buy and sell signals. Those who have it. And don't take the signals blind, but the 30-minute, the 20-minute, the 1 hour, even the 2 hour has been pretty freaking accurate with the signals because we're ranging. So when you're ranging, guys, use the signals. I'm telling you, use the damn signals. They work. When you're trending, don't use them, right? 2 hour had a buy signal. 1 hour had a buy signal. 3 hour didn't do it yet, but yeah, 4 hour didn't do it yet. No, which means that this bottom should hold. The 6 hour signal should hold, right? The top, bottom, right? Just use your signals, guys. At least 30-minute plus. 40 minutes sometimes, 45 minutes sometimes works well too, depending on the range, right? See, top, bottom, top, fake out consolidation, bottom, All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll appreciate it if you like, share. Damn, moon is flying. Subscribe to the video, and I'm excited. We're gonna start the 50 million, the $1 million challenge next week. Unfortunately, guys, I apologize that I have to cut it short. I'm only going to do 1 month open for the public. I don't even know if this is going to work. I might lose all the money in a matter of a week, right? But I need to cut it because we're going to run into liquidity problems. So we're only going to do the 50 people, and it's more likely than not going to be the 50 people that have been with us for about like 7-8 months. Not saying anything other than it's only fair that they've been with us since October. I need to give them the spot. So we currently have roughly about 70 members in our Discord, unfortunately, or 80 members in our Discord, and I'm going to have to give it to them. It has nothing to do with paid or non-paid. It's just strictly, it's only fair. I can't bring people in from the outside when these guys have been by our side since day one. I mean, it's out of love. You know, and we're all about showing love to our members. Everybody shows us support. We love them and whatnot, and we hope that we could all make money together. I appreciate everybody for following through and showing me love as well, and I hope you guys trade well. Enjoy your weekend, guys.